Welcome to the Step-by-Step Millionaire, where our job, as you've heard, is to make you money. And here we are indoors in the great white north of Canada, while outside today it looks like this. Yeah, now you don't feel so bad. You know, if you can make a company work in Canada, you can make a company work anywhere. Let's get on to finances today. Our topic today is leveraging. You'll hear a lot of talk about this. There are groups out there and they'll come to you and they'll say, hey, you know what? We can make you some extra money with stuff that you're not using right now called your mortgage or another item that you have paid off some. So the idea behind this is that they'll come to you and they'll say, let's say you have $50,000 paid off on your mortgage. So what we want you to do is we're going to get you to re-borrow that $50,000 and then you give it to us. We'll invest it for you. And we're going to make you a great 10% return on that money. And that sounds great, doesn't it? Sound great. Except for several things. First off, you have to take out that extra loan. So your mortgage is going to go, let's say that you had a $300,000 mortgage and you paid $50,000 off. You're going to borrow that $50,000 back. So yeah, your payments are going to remain the same. But that mortgage is going to take you an extra 5 years to pay off. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's look at what they're saying. So they're saying that they're going to give you 10%, but you're still going to be paying on that money that you borrowed. So you're going to be paying, if you a standard mortgage around this time, let's say that you got a brutal mortgage, it's 4% that you're paying on right now. So you're going to have to pay 4% on that money. So they say they're going to make you 10%, but you have to pay 4% on that money because you borrowed it from the bank. But they say, yes, but you're still making 6% clear. But you're not. Why? Because of inflation. Inflation runs on average 3%. The government will tell you it's not, it's 1.3 or 1.2. They're lying through their teeth. If you actually, that's cost of living, removing groceries and which is the cost of living, it's insane. You're looking at about an average of 3% interest. So we have to take that 3% off. So you've taken 4% off, which brings you down to 6, then you take 3% off, okay, because that's your inflation. But that 6% that you make, or sorry, that 10% that you make on your investments per year, when that investment is sold, you have to pay income tax on that up here. And if you're in a lower tax bracket, you're looking at about 30% on that money. So on a 10% interest, you're going to, or 10% on the investment, you're going to be paying 30%. So that's like a 3% on that, okay? So you made zero, but you still have to pay off your mortgage. But what's even worse than that, is if something goes wrong with the stock market that they've invested in, and your money goes boom, you still have to pay that money off to the bank. But they don't have your money anymore because the stock market crash happened. And it could take 10, 15, 20 years for your money to return back to where it was. And during that time period, that magical 10% could drop to 3%, 2%, 1%, could drop to 0. Do not leverage any of your assets that you've already paid off. And many people will tell you, it's great, I made a lot of money doing it, until something goes wrong. Make sure that your personal assets, and notice I said that, personal assets are not used to leverage. If you have a company, you want to leverage company assets, and that company is defined from you, so it's its own corporation, superb. Never use your personal assets to leverage anything. So that's what I needed to tell you today. Thanks for listening. You know how the game works. If you want, you can hit the subscribe button, pass us around to other people if they need this kind of information. And if possible, take some time, put down in the comments below shows you'd like to hear, or if you disagree with what I've just said, you can put those comments down too. We don't erase them. Thanks very much for watching. You have a good one.